Okay, now we go to the database and database management systems. Database and database management systems. Okay, so today for the institution to be well organized, there must be the database. There must be a database. So what is a database? Okay, so a database is a grouping of connected data that has been structured. So the data must be structured. Okay, so there are some instances. Let's say you want to check something, you want to Google something, or maybe trying to search information at one of the universities or institutions. Okay, so they'll take you direct to their database where you'll be able to see what they offer. Okay, so meaning data must be well structured. So the data are arranged into storage units, okay, which are known as tables, reports, queries, others. So here we start with the tables. So tables are being described by the rows and columns. Rows and columns. So each table will have those cells being formed by rows and columns. So columns in a table stand in for distinct fields. Stands in for distinct fields, while rows are for data records. So a database management system is therefore a group of tools that makes it possible to insert, edit, and remove data from databases. Okay, so database management system is now a group of the databases. So like for that example that I gave on an institution where you want to search for the information, so they'll take you to their system, mostly see their database management system, where you'll be able to see the lecturers who are at that institution, the courses that they offer, the programs that they offer. Okay, so meaning there must be the database that are being put in the database management system. So examples of database applications include the following. We have one, the computerized library system. Computerized library system. A good example here is the Library Genesis, where you are able to download any book you want on internet. Okay, so here computers are being used. Then we also have automated cash registers. Automated cash registers. Then we have the computerized parts inventory systems. Computerized parts inventory systems. Then flight reservation systems. Okay, so on the flight reservation systems, I mean, you want to go out, you want to go abroad. For instance, you want to go to Cameroon or Ghana. What happens? You want to book a flight. Okay, so you just go on internet, then you search the type of the aeroplane you would want to use. So immediately you search, then they will bring all the time scheduling, the monies that you would want to use. Advantages of utilizing a DBMS. Okay, since we are now in the modern world, everything is about computers. So what are some of the advantages of using the database management system? So mostly data is being organized. So there is data organization in the DBMS. So a DBMS enables structured data organization and storage, making it simple to retrieve and query the data as needed. So for instance, when we give the quizzes, the assignments, okay, what I'll need at the end, I'll need your information, the student number, your name, your program, okay, so that when time goes by, let's say you are done with everything, I'll be able to search your name and access all your information. Okay, so there must be a database. So information or other data in database management system is well organized. Data integrity. Okay, of course it shows integrity because as data being organized, I'm sure everything will be very simple to retrieve. So a DBMS offers tools for implementing restrictions on data integrity, such as limitations on data values and access controls that limit who can access the data. Okay, because it's not everyone that will access the database or the database management system. Why? Because at some point, let's say you belong to a certain institution, meaning they would want your information, you put the password. So it's only you who is accessible to that information. So there is data integrity. Then concurrent access. A database management system offers controls for managing simultaneous access to the database, ensuring that different users can access the information without interfering with one another. So if there is need of using the password, this one can log in into that database and the other one can log in and be able to access the information at the same time. So there is always control in the database management system. Okay, so in as much as we can talk about the advantages of database management system, there are also disadvantages. Okay, what are some of these? One, complexity. Okay, the database management system is very complex because there is a lot of information. Even if data there is organized, but information is just too much. So setting up and maintaining database management system can be difficult and it requires specific knowledge and abilities. So it's not everyone who can set up this management system, but rather someone who has got knowledge on it. Performance overhead. Using database management system can affect an application's performance, especially when large levels of concurrence are necessary, because there is a lot of information there and someone might be searching for different information and someone searching for different information, then in that might bring performance overhead. Then scalability, because database management system requires the use of locking and other synchronization mechanisms to preserve data consistency. Their use can limit an application's ability to scale. Okay, remember there are confidential information in that database system. That's why mostly users are given the passwords to lock their accounts. Okay, so this is the end of Unit 6. Okay, see me through to Unit 7.